Book of Heaven, Volume 16, April 23, 1924. The state of profound sleep of Luisa continues. Together with Jesus, she suffers the crushing weight of the world. How to know when it is Jesus that gives one suffering or the devil? I spend my days in bitterness and in the privation of my sweet Jesus, with the addition of a profound sleep, such that I myself do not know where I am or what I am doing. I feel the shadow of my Jesus around me, which puts me as though into an iron shirt that renders me immobile, takes life away from me and dazes me, and I no longer understand anything. What a sorrowful change in my interior. I, who did not know what sleep was, and even if a light sleep would surprise me, even while sleeping, I would not lose the attitude of my interior. I was aware of the fibers of my heart, of my thoughts, in order to give them back to Jesus, who so much loved me, to accompany him in all the hours and pains of his passion. Or I would wander within the immensity of his will to give back to him everything and those acts which he wanted from all creatures. And now everything is over. My Jesus, what bitter pains, what a sorrowful sea you want my poor soul to navigate. Oh, please give me strength. Do not leave me. Do not abandon me. Remember that you yourself said that I am little, or rather the littlest of all, just newly born. And if you leave me, if you do not help me, if you no longer give me strength, the newborn will certainly die. Now, while I was in this state, I thought to myself, who knows whether it is the devil that forms this shadow over me and puts me in this state of immobility. But as I was thinking this, I felt crushed more than ever under an enormous weight. And my lovable Jesus, moving in my interior, showed himself placing the edge of a wheel upon me, which he was carrying, and all afflicted said to me,
"My daughter, patience. This is the weight of the world that crushes us. Yet one single edge leaning on you serves me so as not to end it with the whole world. Ah, if you knew how many deceits, how many frauds, how many evils they commit, and how many hidden machinations of ruin they are plotting to be ruined more among themselves, which increase even more the weight upon my shoulders, to the point of making the scale of divine justice overflow. This is why there will be great evils throughout the whole earth. And besides, why do you fear that it might be the enemy that puts you in this state? When it is the enemy that makes one suffer, he casts desperation, impatience, disturbances. On the other hand, when it is I infuse love, patience, and peace, light and truth. Do you perhaps feel impatient, desperate, that you fear it might be the enemy?
And I know my Jesus. On the contrary, I feel as though plunged into an immense and deep sea, your will, and my only fear is that I might go out of the abyss of this sea. But while I fear, I feel its waves rising more powerfully over me, plunging me even deeper. And Jesus.
And this is why the enemy cannot get close, because the waves of the sea of my will, while plunging you into the abyss of it, maintain the guard and keep even the shadow of the enemy far away. In fact, he knows nothing of what the soul does and suffers in my will, nor does he have the means, the ways or the doors to be able to enter into it. On the contrary, it is the thing which he abhors the most. And if sometimes my wisdom manifests something of what the soul does in my will, the enemy feels such rage as to feel his infernal pains being multiplied, because my will, loved and fulfilled in the soul, forms paradise, while not loved and not fulfilled, it forms hell. Therefore, if you want to be safe from any diabolical snare, take to heart my will and living continuously in it.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.